Tonight, you are going to do something so strange that if you watched an animal do it in the wild, you'd assume it had a death wish. You're going to lie down, go blind, go deaf, and then paralyze your own body for hours, completely defenseless, completely unaware. You will do this every single night, and by the end of your life, you will have spent around 26 years of it doing exactly this. And for almost all of human history, we had no idea why. We assumed sleep was simply the brain powering down for the night, switching off. It turns out it's the opposite. The moment you close your eyes, a hidden night shift clocks in. A cleaning crew, a film editor, a therapist, all of them working inside your skull while you lie there unconscious. And if they don't get to do their jobs, the damage can build up and kill you faster than starvation. So what is your brain actually doing in there all night, every night? Tonight we're going to follow one night of sleep, stage by stage, and meet the crew that keeps you alive. It starts the moment you stop fighting it. As you drift off, the fast, busy electrical activity of your waking brain begins to slow down. This first stage is light and brief, just a few minutes long. It's the border crossing between being awake and being asleep, and you can be pulled back out of it easily. You might know this stage from a strange sensation. Just as you're dropping off, your whole body suddenly jerks and you feel like you're falling. That's called a hypnic jerk, and it's completely normal. One leading idea is that as your muscles go limp, your brain briefly misreads that sudden relaxation as falling and fires off a jolt to catch you, like an alarm that goes off by mistake. A last flicker of the daytime brain before the night shift takes over. Next, you sink into a deeper stage, and you'll spend about half of your entire night here. In this stage, your brain starts producing sudden half-second bursts of activity called sleep spindles. Think of them as noise-canceling headphones for your mind. They actively muffle the outside world, a car door, a creaking floorboard, so that ordinary sounds don't yank you back awake. Studies show people with more of these spindles are harder to wake with noise. Your heart rate slows, your body temperature drops, and quietly in the background, these spindles begin the night's real work. They start sorting through the day's memories, deciding what's worth keeping. The gatekeeper is on duty. Then you go deep. In the deepest stage of sleep, your brain waves transform. Instead of fast little ripples, they roll through your whole brain in huge, slow, synchronized waves, millions of neurons firing together, like an entire stadium doing one slow, unified wave. This is the hardest stage to wake someone from. Pull someone out of it, and they'll be groggy and confused for minutes. And this is when the cleaning crew clocks in. Your brain, for all its power, has a problem. It doesn't have a good way to take out the trash while it's busy thinking, so it waits until now. In deep sleep, the cells that support your neurons actually shrink, opening up the tiny gaps between them by as much as 60%. And through those newly opened channels, fluid floods in and power washes your brain, flushing away the toxic waste that built up all day. Picture a busy city that closes its streets at 3 in the morning so the cleaning trucks can hose everything down. Your brain does the same thing. It can't wash and think at the same time, so it waits for the night shift. And one of the things it rinses away is a sticky protein called beta amyloid, the exact substance that clumps together in the brains of people with Alzheimer's disease. Miss enough deep sleep and the garbage starts to pile up. While the cleaners work, a second crew is busy filing. All day your new memories were held in a temporary short-term store, fast to write to but limited like the storage on a full phone. In deep sleep, your brain transfers those memories into long-term storage across the rest of the brain, like copying files off your phone onto a permanent hard drive overnight. This is why a good night's sleep after studying genuinely locks the material in, and why an all-nighter ironically sabotages the very thing you were cramming for. And it's not just your mind being repaired. In deep sleep, your body releases a surge of growth hormone, rebuilding muscle and tissue and bone. It's why children need so much more sleep than adults, and why athletes treat it like training. About 90 minutes after you fell asleep, everything flips. Suddenly your brain lights up again, almost as active as when you're wide awake. Behind your closed eyelids, your eyes start darting back and forth, This is REM sleep, and it's where most of your vivid dreaming happens. But something protective happens too. During this stage, your body is paralyzed. Almost every muscle below your neck is switched off, held in a temporary lockdown. And that's a feature, not a bug. Your brain is running wild, cinematic simulation, and the paralysis is a safety lock that stops you from physically acting out your dreams and hurting yourself. So, why dream at all? Two big jobs seem to be happening. First, the brain is replaying and rehearsing, taking the skills you practiced today, like a new song on the guitar or a new route home, and wiring them in deeper. Second, and stranger, REM sleep appears to act like overnight therapy. It reruns the emotional moments of your day, but with the stress chemistry turned down, so that a painful memory slowly loses its sting while keeping its lesson. You wake up still remembering what happened but hurting a little less. Your brain, quietly processing your life while you sleep. Then the whole thing repeats: light sleep, deep sleep, dream sleep. One full cycle takes about 90 minutes and you'll run through 4 to 6 of them a night. But the mix changes. Early in the night, you get more deep sleep, more cleaning and repair. Toward morning, you get more REM, more dreaming, which means when you cut your sleep short by a couple of hours, you're not trimming a little off the end. You're stealing most of your dreaming and emotional repair for the night. So, what happens if you just don't let them work? In December 1963, a 17-year-old named Randy Gardner decided to find out for a school science fair. He set out to break the world record for staying awake. He made it 11 days, 264 hours without sleep. The unraveling was fast. By the second day, he couldn't focus his eyes or recognize objects by touch. By day 4, he was hallucinating and had become convinced he was a famous football player. As the days wore on, his speech slurred, his memory fell apart, and his mind drifted into paranoia. His body was still moving, but the crew that keeps a mind stitched together had been locked out and everything was coming loose. That record, by the way, is now retired. Guinness stopped tracking sleep deprivation attempts because they are genuinely dangerous. And here's the thing, your brain will not let you win that fight forever. Push past your limit and it forces the issue with microsleeps. Blackouts lasting a second or two, where your eyes may stay open, but your brain briefly flatlines into sleep. You don't even notice them happen. It's a huge reason drowsy driving is so deadly. A driver can have their eyes wide open on the road and still be, for a few seconds, completely asleep. Take it to the extreme, and sleep isn't just important, it's survival. There's a rare genetic disease called fatal familial insomnia that slowly strips away a person's ability to sleep at all. There is no cure, and it is always fatal. It is one of the clearest proofs we have that sleep is not a luxury your body indulges in. It is life support that runs every single night. So you'll spend 26 years of your life asleep, not because your body is lazy, and not because evolution made a mistake, but because that quiet, defenseless, unconscious third of your life is when the most important maintenance you will ever receive actually happens. The cleaning, the filing, the healing, the repair, and you can't skip it and you can't buy the lost time back. Sleep debt is one bill that always comes due. So tonight, when you finally lie down and everything goes quiet, try not to think of it as switching off. Think of it as clocking out and letting the most important crew you will ever employ finally clock in. They only work the night shift, and every night they're working for you. I'm the Onlooker. Keep looking closer.